This is an audio-visual presentation. Instructions are narrated. Sound should not be muted. Computers that run satellites in space do not go down due to virus infections or crashes because they are fitted with a technology similar to Invisatek automated computer repair. Personal computers come with a hard drive that serves as a cabinet with one drawer where the operating system, program files, and your documents are all stored in that big drawer. If anything happens to the operating system, like software conflicts or virus infection, then the entire drawer will be affected, including your documents. Automated computer repair is not a program that installs itself on Windows operating system. ACR runs under its own operating system known as OH, One Help, and works the same whether Windows is corrupt, frozen, or accidentally formatted. Invisatek is based on separating the operating system from personal folders and also by creating a backup operating system that will be called upon to replace the infected one. The first step in preparing your PC for automated computer repair is to divide your hard drive into 5 partitions. The first partition is reserved by the operating system. The second partition will host the working operating system. The third partition will host the repair operating system backup. The fourth partition will host your documents. The fifth code partition is reserved for automating Invisatek. Preparing a computer for automated computer repair is a simple procedure that takes less than 10 minutes. The following are video instructions on dividing the hard drive on a PC with Vista Home Basic. Click on Start. Right-click on Computer. Then click on Manage. In Computer Management window, click on Disk Management. The Disk Management screen displays your PC's hard drive partitions. The first partition should not be the C drive. This is a drive reserved by the operating system. If your Vista PC has the first partition as the C drive, then refer to Invisatek setup for Vista Home Premium or Vista Ultimate. Invisatek setup for Vista Home Basic is based on disk partitions that have C drive as the second partition. Right-click on C drive partition, then click on Shrink Volume. A pop-up window will appear with information about the partition that you wish to shrink. Refer to Knowledge Base for partition size configurations. Click on Shrink button. The system will take a few minutes to shrink the partition. C drive partition has shrunk, leaving an unallocated partition. Right-click on Unallocated Partition, then click on New Simple Volume. A wizard pop-up window will appear. Click on the Next button. In this window, you have the option to set the volume size. Refer to Knowledge Base for partition size configurations. Change to desired size, then click on Next. This window gives you the option to change the drive letter of the new partition. You do not need to change the default drive letter that appears. Click Next. This window for formatting options. Keep default values except checking the Quick Format box. Then click on Next and Finish. The partition is split in two. The new partition will be used to host the backup copy of the operating system. The unallocated partition will be the storage drive for hosting documents, personal files, and whatever you wish to keep and protect from system crashes. Most, if not all, Vista Home Basics systems allocate a recovery partition at the end of the partition table. Skip 2 minutes if your system does not have a recovery partition. We will take advantage of this partition space and add it to the storage drive as follows. Right-click on Last Partition. Click on Delete Volume. Then click Yes. Right-click again. Click Delete Partition. Then click Yes. Now the two partitions became one, just as if there is no recovery partition at the end of the partition table. Right-click on the unallocated partition. Click New Simple Volume. Then click Next. This is the total size of the storage partition. Do not change the size if you do not wish to add a code partition. Just click Next and follow instructions if you do not wish to create a code partition. We will not use the entire space in order to reserve any size over 100 megabytes for the code partition. A simple way to do that is to take away the last 3 digits and replace them with zeros, which, in this case, leaves 533 megabytes for the code partition. Click Next. Click on Next. Click Yes if you get this drive letter message. Change volume label. Check Perform a quick format. Click Next, then click Finish. We now have a storage partition and a small space for the code partition, which we will create by right-clicking on the partition, then click New Simple Volume. Click Next, click Next again. Click on Next. Click Yes if you get this drive letter message. Last 3 steps. Make sure the file system is FAT32. Click Next, click Finish.